Hey, it's Medium Jenny Lee, and I don't know, been inspired, called to make a little vlog post. I'm at a park with my littlest child. She's playing on the playground. It's a pretty nice day today. It's not too hot. And it was a little muggy earlier today, but it's actually not so bad now. There's a nice breeze, which you can probably hear. I spent most of the last 2 days down in the basement, sitting behind my computer at my studio area, working on my spirit art Etsy shop. And I'll put that link down in the description below. So today I was called to come outdoors, get some fresh air, some sunshine, a little exercise, and get out from behind the screen. Even though here I am talking to the screen, I don't know, still different, right? Still different. So my friend Charity from what used to be Aquarius Rising Tarot, which is now Charity Denise, and Charity Denise Readings here on YouTube, go look her up. We've both been having some major shifts in our journeys, healing journeys, spiritual journeys, just life journeys in general. And I know that she's going to be sharing hers on her Patreon. And I don't know, it just inspired me to maybe share a little bit of what's going on with me. So if you don't know any of my story, I won't go through all of it right now, but to summarize it, how do I summarize? How do I summarize a lifetime, 1,000 lifetimes? I don't know. So I was started my vlog, and then my daughter wanted to have our picnic lunch. So now she's playing, and I'm gonna walk around this pretty field, try to share a little bit of my story. I want to show you the gorgeous day out here first. Pretty green field, green trees, butterflies, honeybees, flowers. There's a cute little playground over here. This is the first time we've been to this park. I like exploring new places in our community that I haven't been to yet. So, all right, so what I was saying before, what was I saying before? It was hours ago. No, it was like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. Okay, so trying to sum up. Ooh, wow, look at this. Hold on. Look. Can you see? Look at all the little tiny itty bitty baby caterpillars in there. Oh my God. They're so tiny. Are they caterpillars? Yeah, they're caterpillars. Holy moly. Oh, I don't know if you can see them so well because they're so itty bitty. This whole thing is a nest of baby caterpillars. Wow. Amazing. That's why I love being in nature so much. There's so many amazing, miraculous, wonderful things that are just happening on a tree branch, and you don't even know it unless you go out and look for it. So my itty bitty bit of my story summed up. I think I was saying about 5 years ago or so, I started to put the pieces together that the things I had experienced in my life, the stuff that I knew, felt, saw, etc. It all meant that I wasn't just some weirdo who sometimes knew things they shouldn't know, or knew when spirits were around sometimes, or could read tarot, sorta. It also meant that I was a medium. And actually, what made me realize that was an episode of The Dead Files with Amy Allen. I used to watch that all the time. I kind of had to stop watching it because like 90% of it is always negative, terrible stuff that she sees. And I felt like it was like influencing me negatively. And I know it's just the show, you know, it's just it's the premise of the show to show all the negative crap. But I would watch it so much that it was like bad. Bad for me anyway. So anyway, she said something to one of the people that she was investigating in her house. And I can't remember now anymore exactly what it was. But it was something about it. I already knew that I was an empath, which if you don't know what that is it can get to be very complicated and convoluted definition. But an empath is basically being able to feel other people's emotions more strongly than just body language and vocal tones. It's like feeling their emotions, which gives you insight into their thoughts and their past and what's going on in their life currently, and it really leads to a lot of psychic abilities. But it also leads to mediumistic abilities, and I think what she said was, I think she said something like, a lot of empaths are mediums. All mediums are empaths, but not all empaths are mediums. But she said something like, a lot of empaths are mediums. And that was like getting slapped in the face. Because I was like, oh, crap. I guess that means that's part of what I am then. So I decided I wanted to start learning about it more and studying it. And right before COVID happened, I was able to take a weekend course with J. Marie. She's a pretty famous medium. At the time she was living in Virginia, but now she lives in Arizona. I got to do a weekend course with her. My friend and I went into this weekend course with her, and I was hooked. And I knew that this is what I wanted to do, and this is what I wanted to learn, and I wanted to practice it, and I wanted it to be part of who I was, because who I am, because it was already part of who I am. Before I continue, I found some blackberries. Look at these little baby blackberries. They're still red. They almost look like a raspberry. I'll be turning to blackberries soon. And there's some flowers, some blooms, more blackberries. Okay, so that was what made me realize that I needed to be a medium, was watching Amy Allen on The Dead Files. So Amy Allen, if you ever watch this, thank you. Thank you for saying that on that whatever episode that was. I have no idea. And taking that first class with J. Marie. So thank you, J. Marie. And then COVID happened. And, you know, everybody's at home, not able to get out and about and do the normal stuff. So I was able to find more classes to take. And I ended up taking class with Cindy Kaza, and that was it. That was it. That was spiraling down into the crazy woo-woo world of everything spiritual. Oh, there's a honeybee. Or not a honeybee. A bumblebee bee. There's a bumblebee bee. Oh, he just flew away. Look at these pretty yellow flowers. There's a beautiful little bumblebee bee on there. So, okay, I'm trying to sum this up. I'm not doing a good job making it short. Okay, so I took a class with Cindy Kaza. I met people, like-minded people through her class, and some of us were sticking together and doing stuff on our own. And then I took more classes with Cindy Kaza, and I took more classes with Cindy Kaza, and I did like a 4-week course with her, and I did some other classes. And a lot of the people that were in the first class were in other classes, and we really just, a lot of us have really stuck together and are still working together. We have our little practice circles for different things that we're interested in, and we support each other and keep up with each other and our friends, and it's great. So, flash forward to now. Actually, no, let's back it up a year. A little over a year. So, a little over a year ago, I decided it was time for me to start therapy because I had some, oh, there's a big bird flying over the top. Hold on a second. Look at these beautiful hibiscus, purple hibiscus. Oh my God. They're so pretty. Gorgeous bush. I'm going to start walking back towards my child because there's a car with people over there now. At first there wasn't anybody over there. Okay, so last May 2021, I decided to start therapy for myself. I'm not ready to go into any more detail about why. But it was time for me to start my own therapy and begin working on myself, healing myself, because I knew that, it's the whole airplane thing. You can't put your child's mask on first without putting your own oxygen mask on, because if you're not breathing, you can't help anybody else. So I decided, here I am, I'm working towards trying to heal other people, but I haven't healed myself. So I started therapy for myself. And that was last May. And here it is, it's July 2022. And, I know there'll still be setbacks and triggers and whatever, sometimes. But I'm proud to say that I worked my ass off, and just like most things in my life, I got an accelerated crash course. And my therapist and I, this week, have kind of put it all into perspective that I think I'm ready to be done with it and move on, and that I've healed, and there was a capstone that needed to be done, and that was going back to California. Going back to California was the capstone of my healing process. And it was weird because my therapist, for a long time, she didn't know what I did. I kept it secret. Because you never know how people are going to react to, hey, I'm a psychic medium and I talk to dead people. But I know I picked her and we were put together for a reason. So eventually I told her. She found out about it, and it was crazy because she was also into the same things. And she always felt like she had a calling to do stuff like that too, but she never really had done it. So she had like a lightning bolt of realization in our last therapy session before I went to California, that when I went and when I came back, that going back to the place where the things happened that caused me to need therapy in the first place, was going to be the end. That was the full circle. That was the full circle. Going back to where it started was going to be the end. And she also had this realization, because she knew what I did, she knows what I do, and she knows, a lot about it at this point. When you know when someone is being divinely guided and they are knowing and sensing of something. And she was absolutely, when she was saying this, she said, this is going to be the end. You're going to be able to put this behind you. And when you come back, your gifts are going to grow and your business is going to grow. And that was not the first time I had heard that. It had come up many times. That once I had finished healing, that my abilities would grow exponentially, and in turn, that means that everything would be lined up for me to do this work full time. Now, I'm not there yet, but I am so much more confident in the universe and my abilities to manifest the things that I want to do with this, so that I can do it full time, and that it's going to happen, and that I think that this might be my last year teaching, for sure. Like, I feel it and I know it, and I know, to some more realistic people in my life, they are, they don't see it yet, because it does seem a little far-fetched at this particular time that it will grow enough in how many months? Like 10 months. It'll grow enough in like 10 months for me to be able to not have to be a teacher anymore. But I have complete faith in the universe that everything has unfolded the way it was supposed to, and that it's going to continue. And there's been so many amazing signs just this week. First of all, going back to my friend Charity, she ordered a reading from me while I was in California, and when I got to do it when I came back. And the reading that I did for her was amazing. And it's like literally changing her life. And then on this previous Friday, when I did my stream on Twitch. Which, if you haven't joined us there yet, you're really missing out on some magic. We have a great community of people, and a lot of amazing, wonderful things happen almost every time. But this one felt a little different to me, and it was, I could definitely feel that my abilities are stronger already, that I was able to connect and know and not question. And that was pretty amazing. And there's been a lot of other signs and symbols and signs along the way, particularly through me and Charity and her readings and my reading for her, and like all of these little synchronicities that are just unbelievable, that the both of us are just figuring out. And it just feels like a shift, like it's not like a reawakening, because we were already woke, but an expansion of that awakening. And I don't know, it just feels amazing. Kind of like this breeze right now. I don't know, I felt like there was a lot of other things I wanted to say or share of the synchronicities, but I feel like this is probably long enough as it is. So I'm going to try to do some more of these kind of personal journey vlogs, because even though, and I know Charity feels like this too, when we're doing one of these and we're just sitting here talking to a screen about our lives, it seems kind of, you know, whatever, blah, you know, like I'm just talking to this screen. But and partly too, like, who's gonna listen to this? What does this matter? Who wants to know my story? But I have seen it, and I know that hearing other people's stories helps people that need to hear it tremendously, because when they're going through something similar, they know they're not alone, especially when it's weird stuff like this, you know. So if you are, I feel like I'm speaking specifically to someone specific here. I don't know who it is. Somebody's gonna watch this, and they're going to be in a place in their life where things are changing, and they're having an awakening, and they're beginning to feel the pull of the spirit world, and they're not going to have anybody to talk to about it or understand what the heck they're going through. And this is for you. This is for you. All right, I'm going to go. Here comes my child. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hi guys! Hi! Have you seen me on my mom's channel? If you see me on my mom's channel, I'm going on today. So I'm gonna give you a tour. Okay? No, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. So first of all, you got this. Hello! Welcome to my channel. Okay. Then you come up here. And you see that there's two kind of stairs. I really like this one because it has like a lot of things. Has a really bumpy. And if you go on this channel, hi. You see the top of it. It's really slippery. Chewy tough. And then you see down there, there's like a little thing. And then here, there's a climbing thing. And here, right here, if you go over there, you can hear each other. You put your ear to it. Hi! Hi! Watch.
Okay, we're watching. We're watching. Ah! Oh, your shoe fell off.
Let me put my shoe back on, guys.
Oh, thirsty. The sun came out. Getting hot now.
Okay. Then you can knee. Let's go to the parking lot. Come on. Let's roll. Come on. You see, I'm like, come on, vlog. Come on. No, come on. So you see this tree here. These little green things. Oh, weird. This is a really cute tree. I love it.
That's lichen. Grows on rocks and trees and stuff.
Okay. If you haven't subscribed to my video, subscribe. Comment down below. Click this subscribe button up there. Bye!